Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Don't stand too close to this side, just in case, because the net gives way a bit, doesn't it? We'll start from 25 past.
Sorry?
Start from 25 past.
Yeah, that's fine.
So now, just to start, I feel that for that first ball, your feet looked a bit glued. Yeah? So now, even if you give me the rocking and leaning, just because there shouldn't be any reason why you go still too much. Does that make sense? To me as a bowler, I'm like, geez, I've got no footwork, I'm getting him second or third ball. So just, I'm not asking you to make a big stride, but just look like you've got your feet are not glued to the floor. That's alright, that was only because you're pushing at the ball. Now the next thing is to let the ball come to you. So remember, it's all it today is about going back through your teachings and remember it's a process, it's a methodology that you never stop. You configure it, I'll give you the settings and you configure it, and this is how we're doing it. So we go again. So rocking and leaning to start and letting the ball come to you already. Better, but you're still reaching. Don't mind that, don't mind that. Get into your work now, yeah? Still feel there's a bit of tension there, so relax. There. See, as soon as you relax, it's the opposite, but the more you relax you are, the more the ball flies off the bat. It's the game of the samurai. Lovely. See that flow? That's a clean cut. Lovely. Send you to the butchers. Hope you're not a vegetarian, buddy, because if I've offended you, I do apologise.
He's vegetarian.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh, that's how pissed off he was about carving up the meat. Now, that was a butcher's shot, wasn't it? Next one, relax.
Oh my.
Remember, if you're in the top three, that shot coming out there is an issue really, isn't it? So relax, yeah? Some tension there. Good, let that be your shanti there, yeah? See that feedback from timing the ball? That's your meditation. That's alright. It's only because you're batting off middle, but stay on middle because the best one you've timed is off middle so far. Remember, you just got to configure what's right for you. I'd say, so now, after you play these shots, figure a little bit of the problem out. Okay, so just hold the shot and then watch where the ball goes and then look down at your toe and see if the toe is pointing in the same direction as the ball's gone. So look at your toe, look where the ball went. Now correct it. Next time you correct it when you're there, so you hold it and correct it, okay? Just so you're sending a signal back for the adjustment. But the direction of the shot's good, you're just reaching, that's fine. Right now we're just looking at that little bit of detail, which is the toe position. Nice, that's good, buddy. Very good there. Good. Now see, that's went straighter, so that I think that toe could have been a bit straighter. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because that's why you're falling over on your leg side shot, because you're playing across the line. Your toe is the line. Does that make sense? You know when they say play through the line? With your toes going across the line, you're playing across the line of the ball. Not bad. I like the way you opened up just slightly. Good configuration. I like that. You're a smart learner. Yes, good lead, especially with the slightly open stance. You've got to know where your stumps are. Not bad. You look more comfortable. Yeah, but your toes, just remember to look down and check where the ball's gone, because this is where you've got to configure yourself, whether you're in this net, because you're in more nets away from me than you are here, so then you know what to look for, part of your independent learning plan. Better, lovely, lovely. It's a flow, it's a rhythm, batting rhythm. Shot, boy! You're running away. Remember to hold it and look down because your toe is still that way. Okay, even though it's fantastic shot, but to make us get more, to get to a consistency, we have to get rid of these little things. Does that make sense? Consistency is not just a word, it's a place you get to by refining every part of the mechanics of your batting. Does that make sense? Because I've explained it. If your toe's facing one way, the bat's gone across your toe, that's across the line. Does that make sense? Yes, physically the ball's come here and you've played it back through, but balance-wise, you're going to be falling over. Pass that ball back to the uncle next door.
Thank you.
Good. See that? How important it is to hold it. This is batting yoga. We don't rush. You've got to look at your posture now. Not bad, not bad. Look down. You forgot to look down at your toe. You're too busy getting excited off the dopamine. Right now, remember we're refining you as a player. I know I did say we want your mojo back as well, which is good, but I also want to keep refining your game. Good, good. And you hold it. This is important for you to hold it. Because then what you'll find is you're a detailed batsman when you're out there. You don't mind taking your time. Because sometimes you may be rushed because you're young. You think, oh shit, I need to just quickly get my guard, get into bat because he's waiting. No, look at him where the fielders are. Because they then think you're a batsman. You call in their bluff almost. Yeah? Good. Don't mind it, even though you played inside out. That was a compact shot. Yeah? Compact. Good flow. Good flow. It's alright, next one. So I want you to look down at your toes and check and then recorrect it. So stay still and then move your toe, because at the moment you're not addressing your bad habit, I don't think. Does that make sense? Even body language can make excuses. Yeah? Okay, hold it, have a look. Okay, toes look okay, you just may be leaning. So by holding and having a look at your mechanics, you can think, well, is my chin knee toe in a line? Remember the chin knee toe? Because that's the way you get the ball to ground. So all these mantras you've got to remember. That's why it's important for us to at least go over them. You know, if we've had a little break, you put the volume up on this one and listen to your processes. I don't mind that. I don't know how you did it, but you did it. Because you know your toe was facing there. But we'll figure that out. Good timing. So where the toe should have been, straighten it? Yes. So next time you tell yourself, just because they're that way, it's as straight as you can be with your body alignment. Nice. That for me is really good batting yoga. That same yoga I want on that on drive. We did achieve it when we were practicing on drive. Remember when I said look there, and then you're opening up to hit there? You've got to do the same thing. So you've got to look there and then tell yourself, my toes are going to face them straight. You know, your body follows your mind, so you're going to have a strong mind, put those narratives in place. I don't mind that. You've got a good flow. Fantastic flow. We need flow, bro. Nice. Yeah, pass those. These are slightly bounce. Yeah, pass those. Yeah, please. And then we'll collect after that and have a quick chat.
Yeah.
Orange ones. Get used to them. It's like a bowler change. Yeah, so you're just going through your whole reconnaissance, having a look at the bowler. Your feet froze up. Yeah, don't let your feet freeze you up. It's alright, so now that's you playing around your pads. Better. I think opening up just that little bit helps you, because you know how I've taught you about that back path. You've got to find a way to keep the back path clean.
Last one.
Last one.
Next one. This is about 5 miles per hour quicker than what I was bowling to you last week. What did you use to me in the last part of the lesson that enabled you to attack me? Is your footwork, wasn't it? Let's try it. At the moment, this is a drill. Who says you can't use as much of it as you want? Go early. See, but at least you're transferring the weight through the ball, isn't it? Through your footwork. So you froze up. Don't freeze up. Doesn't matter about snapping right now. I don't want your feet to freeze up. Just go towards that ball. Yes. Do you understand why? Because it's weight transfer. Yeah, so we're just covering all those bits of physics. Next one, you didn't get all the way there. Go early now. Go early. Because at some point in the game, you can have a bowler who does not come off a good length. You're going to have to go to the good length. Okay? Like that. Do you understand the difference? Yeah? Because some bowlers can just, they've got the radar. That's why they open the ball. So you'll have to go to their location. Nice. Nice. See how you kept your back straight? Good. See your footwork. You're dancing now. Yeah, Strictly come dancing. Brilliant, mate. Good, good. We can see that's why you fell down at the end, because this is why I was saying to you, your toe position, it'll come, not today, but do you see why? Because you're falling over your weight. If it's straight, it's like yoga when we was doing yoga. You know, just a slight bit of posture issue, you'll fall. Anyway, stay in the footwork flow. Fantastic. Don't mind that at all. Shot. See now how I just told your mind it's only 5 miles per hour quicker than what I was bowling. You use your footwork. So you're going to have to remember settings. Because if you want, I'll just make you like a robot and say you have to do it. I don't believe in that, Kabir. Do you understand? Yeah, I want you to take charge, responsibility for your teachings now, son. Even if you have to go down and write it down on your bloody wall. See that? It's your footwork, isn't it? Shot, rocking as well, man, that's not bad. Just bend the knees a little bit more if you're going to do the cover drive, because you have to lean in and through. Not bad, Kabir. It's good for your highlights, brother. Tick tock. Nice, clean finish to the bucket. Kabir, that's lovely, mate. Your zen should be right up there, mate. What a lovely bucket. That was great. And once you got your flow going, and then now you've got to understand how important your mindset is. You know, in terms of, you know, like sometimes you can psych yourself. I remember when we spoke about you going too defensive. You know, like the fear of getting out. That's an anxiety thing. It can create anxiety. Do you understand why I'm saying that, son? Because it's a negative narrative. You know what I mean? Like, look at the change in English cricket since Brendan McCullum came about. I'm not telling you to go out there and do bad bowling, but I'm using it as an extreme example of somebody taking the shackles off players and allowing them to be their best version of themselves. Does that make sense? That's why I'm not saying to you, you must play like this. This is it. This is changing the game. You know that. So, do you understand why even on this break, this bit of feedback is so important? So don't record the breaks. You have to remember that in your own mind. You know what I mean? Well, it's more than anything, it's a mindset thing. So don't let the fear of getting out stop you from thinking of it. Yeah? Because you know what it is? Because you love it so much. Love's a negative thing. It's like drinking. If too much of it can get crazy. Because if there's a bit of balance, two other things. I know you go running and stuff like that. But drinking so like these lads have just come in and just started in the same. They don't even worship Bhagwan like that, really. Bhagwan's old-fashioned in theory. It's more of a superstition than a way of life. Cricket's a way of life. So many people do so much for it, you know what I mean? Like, it's an amazing thing. Look, I mean, it's changed my life. Well, that's what I'm going to do in a bit. Let's do this again. Well, I was recording anyway. Let me change the battery. You know, there's no umpire, there's no fielders. Right now, it's about nailing down that methodology, the process of batting. You've got to prioritise things such as footwork. At this pace, this is 50 miles per hour. So that's the pro spinners, 50, 55, maybe 60. That's too quick for a spinner. You know what I mean? But 40 to 60 is the range. So you're treating this like a spinner now, yeah? Nice, nice. Very, very nice. Don't mind that. Little bit early and your head fell to that way. So keeping your head upright. Next one, son. Next one is just the footwork. One thing for sure, you know that the footwork releases adrenaline, doesn't it? In a sense, it feels like a sense of flow. It releases the shackles of worrying about getting out. Just making a point that that will help you. Good. So you don't just give up on footwork because you missed one outside the off stump. Does that make sense? You're training with direction. Very smooth footwork. You were even moving while I was talking, which I found was fantastic. Shot. So now, I do really want you to focus. I think you'll get a bit more power, at least 10% more power, if you're not playing across your foot. At home, you're going to have to do, not now because I want you to enjoy this session, but at home, this whole week you're going to have to start, set up 3 cones and make sure that you start making sure can you see what's happening down there? When he plays a shot, his foot's across that way and he's playing that way. In fact, the shot looks fantastic, timing it, but later on it might cause a problem with balance. Does that make sense? See, there on the offside is good because it points that way, but now we're trying to get that area going again, you know, middle and leg stump, playing straight through there. See where the foot's gone there, and it needs to open a little bit, and that needs to be straight. Next one, and footwork was good. Remember, I'm not going to tell you, all I want footwork for this bucket. Good, because why I say the footwork's got your timing going. Right now, the toe work is details that doesn't really matter massively. Does that make sense? It's not a big priority right now, because you're timing the pants off the ball. That one, I think you're still adrenaline. I think there was... Make it a bit more smooth, this whole thing, because it just looks like a bit bobbly, like you're bobbing. You know your head, if it bobs up and down, you can't judge the length too well. Nice. Because there has to be a smoothness. Not, a stillness comes, but smoothness is first. Next one, you just got to move towards it. So now, you forget the because you've got your feet going. I remember we had this lesson before. Only move your feet once I put it in, because then you can actually get to the, you're not just gambling on getting to the pitch of the ball. Do you understand what I'm saying though? Yeah? So like let it go in, and then roughly guess where it's going and get there. See? Because that one you didn't need to go, did you? Because I think slowly you're going to have to make a decision at 100th of a second and move at the same time. That's not bad. It's okay. I don't mind that, because see, you're not stuck, are you? Yeah? What my worry was at the start, you're stuck. Shot, don't mind that. Just a tad early and reaching, that's why your back foot came out. The back foot has to stay down. Nice, good, not overstretching. Now did you see that? The ball went through there and his toe was going that way. Keep an eye on his toe when the ball goes through here. So then you know roughly. This is not me trying to put you off. This is stuff that he can work on as part of a yoga system at home. You know I do yoga every day.
Tell me what drill he has to do.
I'll show you. Yeah. I'll show you 3 cones. If you've got no cones, take 3 of those cones, innit?
We have cones at home.
Perfect. Good. See, stop. See the way his toe was facing that way and the ball went there. Fantastic shot. Fantastic shot. But just to refine it, because this is 50 miles per hour, in theory a spinner. If we're doing it quicker, that's why it's falling down last week. I went too quick, too soon. Relax, just reaching a little bit. It's fine. Footwork's there. You're not looking like a sitting duck. That's all that matters for me. You're looking good. Nice. Because if you think about it, you're timing at 75% of these balls, aren't you? At least. Right now, that's good for this session back.
What's the speed at the moment?
It's only 50. See, so now, maybe go back into the early footwork or a trigger, slight trigger forwards. Yeah? Do you know what I mean? Just trying to throw that setting option out there. Don't mind that. Let the ball come to you, but you had the right trigger, you had a half a step. Try that half a step. Yes. Because that half a step we can then turn into refining toe position potentially if you like this trigger. Yes sir, lovely shot. Not bad, not bad. That actually went straight, straightly so high speed. So it looks like when you went square, the foot went straight. So you are getting there. Next one, I'm not sure about that. It looks like you're out of control. Keep those knees bent. Yes sir. Because remember, if you're too high, you're not transferring along the ground. You're transferring at this height, aren't you? Which is a short cover. Next one. It's just a good ball. That was a length one. So now know what that was the length ball, where you can potentially get to with your footwork. Next one. Okay, so let's premeditate the footwork again. Because then so go early. Yeah? Means you go early. Okay? I think going early helps you get your timing going. Just so that I'm letting you and your mind know what goes where and how it goes. Yeah? Next one. So what you've got to do, if you're going to go early, start making ground. Don't just look like you're going early. Yeah! Do you see the difference? What did I tell you in the last bucket? You've got to get to the good length ball. Tell yourself what you're doing. Yes, sir. Do you understand what I'm saying? Don't just go like I've told you to do something and then hope it works. Do it because the meaning behind it, you get into that good length ball. Good. And you narrow the angle, don't you? Less bounce the closer you get to the pitch. I don't mind that. That's a genuine up and over, isn't it? The other one looked like, oh, a bit lucky, huh? You know what I mean? Don't mind that. Stay positive, yeah? Even if it gets tight on you, drop it on the square. Oh, it's just a good ball, that, eh? Nice. Go back to that narrative. I've got to get to that good length. Look at that patch there where the good length is. That's what Ricky Ponting used to do, is look at it. He knows it. See the difference? Don't be afraid to look at the areas down there. Okay, so then it has a, because you got to remember, you have 100, 200 of a second probably. I don't know how long, but it's not long, mate. You can't really think a word, but what you got to do is, it's how you set yourself just before that ball comes. The words you use just before that ball comes. Okay? So you got to tell yourself where you're going. Still a few heavy ones left here. I don't mind that, it's good, smooth, yeah? Don't mind that either, because what you're doing is you don't look stuck. This is probably why, like now you can figure out how, you know, just by moving a little bit, you can probably see the Yorker better. Do you know what I mean? By being so still, you just got out by being still. I know what it feels like to get out to a Yorker. It feels like you haven't done anything. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, how have they done you, like, in... See that? Because that was almost going to be almost Yorker length if you didn't move yet. Don't mind that, just relax your hands. You've got a bit adrenaline excited, only natural when you time the pants off the ball. Next one, but it's good because you're showing that you're moving your feet. You haven't got frozen up by the bowler. So now the orange ones, buddy. Don't mind that, that's good. Shot! Shot, boy. Okay, relax. So remember, it's blending it in good length and just picking the one that's full. Yes, Because it's just a length thing. Do you know what I mean? Only that you can put that library together in your head. Nice. Because it is a library. You just, and that one you were too high up. But keep your knees bent, man. Same as what you did to me last week when we were batting in there. You had to have knees bent, otherwise you're giving catches away. Better, better. But you still came out the shot. Stay low. Next one, son. That was a juicy one, wasn't it? Look. Relax. Nice, nice. Don't mind that. Clean. Shot. Dude, that's really well worked. I think that's backward of mid-wicket. Really well played. Don't mind that. Your feet are still moving rather than you're looking like you're there just to get shot. So now recognise the one that falls over and then kill it then. There. Yeah? Because you've got to start. Remember that library I'm saying? You've got to build all that up here. Good. Because this referencing system, that is at the top of the referencing system. That should fire at 100, 200th of a second. Next one. It's just a good ball. You did the right things, yeah? Shot, I don't mind that. A little bit aerial because it was this instead of bang, head staying down all the way throughout. Has to be done, leaning. Shot. See the head position. And you get to watch your shot. Nobody else in this world has that view from your helmet. True or not true, unless you put the GoPro on. And even that, you become a pro, then you can sell that as pay-per-view, bro. I don't mind that. Look at the leaning. That's a classical leaning shot. You leant into it. Good leaning again. Yeah, really good, bye. Last one and then we collect. Shot! My golly gosh. Wasn't that pretty? Look at you.
Don't you?
So it's quicker than this. Shall I pace it up a bit? Because like I said today, I'm just looking for batting rhythm because, mate, this pace and a real pace bowler is well different. Season I made most runs. I didn't actually face any pace in the net. All I was doing was getting my timing going. Why do you think before the match they never face a fast bowler? They only give them throwdowns on the full. So you better see. I think let's stay with this for today. Let's see has he got a match this week?
Yeah, maybe 3.
So that's great. So let's see how he goes from this because we did say today was about the psychology, wasn't it? Is that recorded?
Yeah.
Is it the same record?
Yeah, it's good.
Definitely. Okay. Let's go. Nice. You've accessed that leg peg ball. See if you can go a bit straighter next time. Move that one. It's making me feel uncomfortable. Shot. Get closer and lean in. Remember you're leaning. Yeah? 2 small strides if you need to. Nice, not bad is it really? Because it shows by that earlier, if you were in your sitting duck position, you wouldn't even access that. True or not true, and you've seen Sunday cricket, there's that leg side, they don't give much legs, you know there's a massive gap and they go, it's a dot ball. It's not Saturday cricket, is it? You know what I'm trying to say? So that is where you can eliminate, you know it looks bad on you, you know when you're coming back and you're thinking they can't see how wide it is. So that was footwork again. Oh nice. I don't mind that. Shot! Bloody hell, boy. It's good, mate, yeah? Little bit leaning. Not leaning, reaching. Lean rather than reach. Yes. Chin, knee, toe, remember. And then where you access it is under your head and chin, knee, toe together. Nice! See the alignment? That was alignment. Don't mind that. You're picking them off better than like just sitting around and hitting your pads. Yeah? But remember, relax that bottom hand so you can use it as a steering wheel. Good early trigger. trigger, held your stillness and balance. Very good, because there was a massive delay in between the trigger and the ball being coming to you. Shot. But it shows you why people trigger though, just for comfort, isn't it? Nice. I think... Nah, let's go. Good. In fact, just twice, I think twice is too many for me. I'm worried about this instead of this. See, this head position. I don't want it to fall either side. Just try and feel how straight your head position is. I know I'm being a detailed man, but wait, you've got to see off the new ball. That's your shiny thing. Nice, I don't mind that. Working the ball away, footwork going. Don't mind that, but your knees need to be bent a bit more. You're still playing them too tall. Better, better. I don't mind that. There's a bit more bend in the knees. That's why the ball travelled further. See that? It's not bad. Back foot stability though. Shorter steps. Make sure you manage your balance at the end. Reaching, get there, or leave it. Nice. Very good alignment. Just that toe straighter if you can. That's why the homework's important. Shot. I think you could let the ball come to you a bit more bend in those knees. Start more bend. There. Go lower. Just to start. That's it. Not bad. You're getting lower into the shot. I think you might have to just start a bit lower. Start lower. That's it. Next one. That's fine. You got to a good length ball. Next time you just got to kill it dead. There, so by letting it come to you, still reaching. So it's a lot of 50% reaching going on.
Something is broken there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Get the bottom is right. You must be popping the ball. Where's that come from? I'll text the chest anyway. This place makes it the other way around. But then you own something like this. Shot, mate. Really good. Stay in that flow. Nice. Side, man. Nice. It's alright. That's the adrenaline from the last shot. Just calm yourself. Remember, part of your process is relaxation, shanti, breathing rhythm. Okay? These are the inner things that make the technique come good. Remember, it's part of emotion management. See that? See how you're just calming your zen? Because part of an innings, you're going to go through a whole heap of emotions. Okay? See how you ought to up here instead of leaning in. Start lower. Don't mind that. Keep going. See, even that shot, you come down and then from there you come up here. You went. Does that make sense? So you've got to come. Stay there. Because you're a bit taller, you're going to have to manage your centre of gravity. Taller guys naturally won't have the centre of gravity. The smaller guys do. It's just physics. So you've got to manage your centre of gravity from your knees. See the difference there? Yeah? Because why I say it is, if there's a short cover in there and you're playing from up here, the short cover's going to catch it. You know, they put the guy in close. If you're down here, you play it along the ground. There's a difference between playing it through there and playing it through there. Do you know what I mean? Marginal, but mate, at the top level, not even the top level, Prem, the guys who go in there, the shin pad's built for them. Don't mind that. Stay in the shot. That back foot's coming out. Yeah, so don't overstride. Next one. Because I'm still passing back information, you still having to compute. Don't mind that, better stability. Yeah, back foot stability, that's going to come. Nice! See how the shorter the stride, the back foot stability becomes natural. Shot! It's good, buddy. Still think you could be knees lean more, and that would have been all the way along the ground. Grass cutter. Look at that. How beautiful is that, yeah? Leaning. See, you come out the shot. Where were you when you finished? You were up here. Come on, when you finish, you should still be down here. I don't mind that, you're leaning a bit more. Still got two heavy ones. Shot! Shot, boy. See the shorter strides? Allow for you to have better base. Nice, nice. I don't mind that because that's a good ball. It's tight on you. Okay, so relax again. So everything else would have been fine, but your hands were too charged. Yeah? Shot! Did you just see that?
Yeah. Good shot. Yeah. He's played a few times like today, yeah.
That's a shot. No, but he just really swept that ball. Shot. Shot, boy. Still too far up. Lean, lean, not lean. Bend the knees. Bend the knees. Next one, son. You've gone too square instead of going straight or dropping it on the square for one. So remember, it's again adrenaline making you play higher risks cricket. Good. You've just brought that risk to reward down by offering more of the face of the bat. That's good. Don't mind that. Shot. It's good, buddy. Good flow. Good face of the bat. Clean hitting. Don't mind that. Let's go through mid on next time there, yeah? Relax. That bottom hand closing again instead of stroking. Nice, yeah? Because you just got to make those adjustments while you're there. It's energy management. Nice! See why I hate more to have the arm drive? Yeah, because it's pointless inside out and it back to the bowler, isn't it? Yeah? Nice, that's not bad because while you're working it, middle and leg stump, the higher up you go as a batsman, is a bad ball for a good bowler. They should be bowling off and fourth stump. Don't mind that. You've worked it away, really. You didn't bend your knees on the last one, though. Nice. There was more bend in that. I still think you can bend more. It's got to be low. Nice. But I see the way you're looking to get lower there. That's what I'm talking about. Next one. But you're bending the knees. Keep bending that because that next bucket, we've got to work on bending the knees now. Better, better. See how you got more in control then because of the bend in the knees. That becomes part of your shield. Just the length there. Oh, two more. So now remember, get to that good length. Remember that narrative worked well for you. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, because certain narratives resonate with certain people. And you've got to find the narrative that resonates with you. No way.
I'm from Bangalore.
Really?
Yeah. I did
Is that where you're from then?
I did my engineering from near Bangalore. He was in RV college.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Where are you from? Is that so? You from the Punjab?
No, Jammu.
Where's that?
Jammu and Kashmir?
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
that's like on the border and that?
Yes.
No way.
Yeah.
How cool is that? So now the knees bent, yeah? Yes, see that? And then they were still reaching there though, yeah? Because you took the ball out in front of your pad, it should be next to your pad. See how much you're still far out there? Just relax now, yeah? Relax. Even if you need to settle your footwork down, remember that time we were doing loads and loads of footwork, then I go drop it and then only go when you need to, and then you went into a serious consistent flow. Because all that's happening now is we're still gambling by going the footwork. I'm just trying to get your mind-body connection going again, but let's try again now, just not to make it the thing. See, you're still able to pick them up. I think if you had walked on one more step, you might have missed it, innit? So you just got to figure out when and how. Nice. Do you see my point? Because if you'd walked on again, that would have been maybe a low full toss Yorker, maybe. Shot by. That was the one step. The half step was bad. Shot. That half step looking good, you know. That's fine, you just got to recognise that one, yeah? Shot, you start to recognise the length, bend the knees more. Only a tad more. There. See why you're more compact? When I say a batsman's compact, it's from his knees. Next one is just because we're doing that premeditated straight rather than to the ball. Now, if you use your footwork, get in line with the ball. Nice. Because, you know, your alignment has to be, your alignment comes from seeing where the ball's line is, isn't it? So you align to the ball. Next one, it's just you've got to recognise that length. Again, it's fine. Not bad, just tap it next time. Take me little leg guard. Better, because you're starting to do that thing again where your arc starts warping. Shot. See how it's clean? You just gotta be back brave once you're in. Yeah? Nice. Because once you're in, that's how you turn on the runs tap. You just change your guard, open the stumps, jailer. Nice, but that should have been on drive, son. I don't like that, it's straighter than the last one, because sooner or later you'll scoop one out to somebody if you keep scooping. That was straighter back path, really good. Nice, look how clean that is, yeah? So note this setting now. Note this setting is that a guard change can open up a power arc, is how I'll describe it. So, oh my golly gosh. Yeah boy, rewind that shot. This next one, you're leaning backwards instead of forwards and reaching. So next one, I'm just giving you the visual feedback, what I see here. Good. Really good reset shot. Nice half step there. Don't mind that, see the back foot came out? Shot. See that short striding? You can't beat short striding, can you? Fantastic short stride. Next one. So remember, you've got that cut as well. Yeah, remember the cut we worked on, the one lesson? At some point you can go diagonal back, flat back. Remember you've got 3 ranges really. Shot, boy. Shot! Shot of the day, mate. Not bad, but you're still too high. You need to bend those knees into the shot and through the shot. Get closer to it too. Shot, 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 shot. Top shot, mate. Shot. You're able to this by batting on leg peg. See how clean you can hit the ball? Isn't it? Don't mind that. That was just a bit of adrenaline. Yeah, knees bent, please. See that? But through there on drive next time. Last three. Three of the heavy ones. Still too high in the shot. You can probably feel it because you like this. You like that when you should be bang. Let your head lean a bit more, and it should help you get your knees bending. See that? Yeah? It's that leaning through the head, tilt that head down. Don't mind that, but you see the way you're tilting it down? You bring the risk to reward down because literally your head is the heaviest thing of your whole setup. Son, you still got the orange ones? And then we're done after that, okay? Sharp, sharp, sharp. Clean, very clean. Next one, get closer to it. Don't forget your half step. That should set you to stay on your front foot and lean. Nice, that's alright. You managed to dig the Yorker out. Yeah, that half step still keeping you live. See, don't forget it. I think the half step looks okay, you know. See that? I think the half step's good because rather than a trigger across, it's a half step in the right direction. Isn't it? See that? You're just missing the bending the knees and lean from your head, man. Yeah, see that leaning? Back foot came out a little bit. It's okay though, I'm just telling you the refinements. Little bit of reaching. Sharp. I don't know how you got that, but wonderful wrists. That's a cut, ain't it? Front foot cut. So just let that ball come to you. Just like that. And drop the adrenaline, relax the hands. Remember these things. Good. Zen management. That's a good reset of the hands. I think you did a, maybe, I don't know, that's your choice. I sometimes can get too involved. That's part of the dad in me. And next one, son. Last 7. Okay, so now just reset. You don't have to go towards everything because that was premeditated, and you walk towards leg stump and the ball pitched on outside off stump. So think about your premeditation getting you in trouble there. It's better to reset and then start going again. Don't just go crazy with footwork. Next one, so last 4. Just relax, stay in that Zen mode. Clean is the key to finishing. Yeah, see the clean? It's clean, but knees bent, leaning from the head. Head tilted. See the head tilt? Yeah, if the head stays tilted, your back foot will have to stay down. Nice, one more. Move it, man, because the last thing we need is last ball rock coming up into your ribs. Give me one more. Looking for a clean connection to finish. Just get one more ready in case. Sharp, finish, clean. You can bank on this, man. If you don't bet, that's fine, but I'd bet on him. There you go.
Brilliant.
Good sound. Good session.
Yeah. You know, as I message you, when you have time,
Yeah.
you know, can on the half forward.
Yeah.
If you have, whenever you have time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How quickly do you want to do the 1.5? One.
So because my
Because you've got 3 games this week, so you don't want to burn out.
not this week.
You got a half term coming up or what? Isn't there one in June or something? It was a half term was last week. Oh shit, am I just missing out on things? Because my kids are grown up now, innit? One's 18 and one's got GCSE, that's probably why it's not very big. Oh, he was, but he was revising. Yeah.
No, the thing is actually, because the feeling actually, you know.
I can get him into it.
Yeah,
You should see what I'm going to that.
everybody, wherever we go, if they're either, you can get trained on bowling or batting.
I train, you should see the way I train my fielders, man. This year, even I took one spectacular
Where do you do that?
I do it at the ground, but I can do it here. So I'll show you my tennis ball and tennis
You're not
racket.
taking any lessons in ground?
You can come down and
You
join
can
us.
join.
You can come down in the day. You know, like one of the days, yeah. When it's quiet, I'll just get you to come down because I've got an agreement with the chairman anyway. That he said I can use it for coaching. You know what I mean? But I tend to coach here because wax is good because it gives us a good price as well. You know what I mean? And also because it gets cold. You know what I mean? At night time, it's
No,
cold.
I mean, it's just for fielding stuff.
No, the fielding, they can still do it here. Honestly, I've got the kids fielding so sick at the moment. His tennis ball went all to my son. For 2 years, he's been saying, tennis balls are rubbish, Dad, just get it ball. And in the end, my man turns out, he got to the second team, he was a good batter. But when that ball goes high, he gets scared. And then when other people then said he was a bottle job, you can't hide, can you? You know, like to your dad, you're just a larger, you know what I mean? Like, but when you're playing in a team full of decent players, man, you can't hide anywhere. You know what I mean? And I think that's why I like cricket so much, because he's come round to the idea that tennis ball is the way. A cricket ball, right? Half the time you're in catching practice. After about 20, 30 catches, you've done your finger. You need at least 100 reps a day of each thing. I've watched, you know, the South African under-19 captain. He's our overseas professional this year, and you know all of his training is handed to